So this little trick of nursing my baby while she sleeps was a complete game changer for us. And I just wanted to share it in case if it's helpful for anyone else, maybe if you're a nursing mom and you're struggling with nursing at night, this might completely change your world like it did with us. For the first 2 weeks of after my daughter was born, when I fed her in the middle of the night, I would wake her up every 2 to 3 hours. We would go into the living room. I would nurse her and then change her diaper. And then it would take an hour or two to get her back to sleep. And I was so miserable. I was so tired all the time. I was not myself. And then someone told me about nursing laying down and doing it in a way to where my daughter doesn't even wake up when we do it. And then I barely wake up. So I'm not really missing out on any sleep. So here's just kind of what we do and a few tips. So when you sleep with your baby, your bodies become very in tune with each other and you're very sensitive to all of their movements. So whenever she's hungry, she kind of twitches and gets wiggly, and that's my cue that she's hungry. So I'll just take her binky out of her mouth, I'll put my breast in her mouth, and then she'll just start nursing, and she stays asleep this entire time. And usually I'll fall asleep at this point too, and I'm barely awake when I do this. And then we just she's sorry, she's right here screaming. So I go back to sleep, she stays asleep the whole time. Sometimes afterwards, like I showed you in this video, I'll put her binky back in her mouth. And it's kind of funny, like even though she's asleep, she's reaching for her binky because she's almost done nursing. So she'll herself, either me or her, will put the binky in her mouth. I'll do it if I'm awake, but she's just already reaching. She knows her binky is near her. She puts her binky in her mouth, and then she just resumes to what she was doing before. I like to keep the sound machine on and near her head because that helps to keep her asleep. And sometimes when she's twitching, she just needs a different position. So I'll kind of scoot her over, and then I'll go to the other side of her, and that way she can get into a different position. And I do that anyways to switch breasts throughout the night, so she's nursing from both sides. So you just kind of scoot her over, and then you kind of crawl on top of her and go to the other side so she can nurse from that breast, or just get a different body position. Okay, I think that's all of my tips. But yeah, my baby sleeps all night long. She sleeps for like 12 hours straight, usually, without waking up. I mean, we have our rough nights, don't get me wrong. It's not perfect all the time. And I know all babies are different. This doesn't work for everyone. This is what worked for us. If you do sleep with your baby and you've never done it before, I highly recommend looking up safe practices, because sorry, there is a safe way to do it. There's an unsafe way to do it. Please look that up. Get all the information. They do recommend that you are a breastfeeding mom to sleep with your baby for safety reasons. Okay, anyways, yeah, I think that's everything, but thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy these special little moments with my daughter. All right, yeah, have a good day. Bye.